Okay, I think we're live. I think I get my microphone. All right. Now we are ready to go. There we go. Let's see what it sounds like. So, okay. I think I have it all set now. I forgot to put my microphone on, so I am sorry about that. But today, this afternoon, I am going to be doing a Thanksgiving Q&A collaboration. And I'm going live because when I recorded this last night, I was using the wrong set of questions. And I answered a set of questions that I meant to be using for a homeschooling group. And so I am going live with the questions that are from Ingrid, who is hosting this collaboration. She is from her channel is Mommy and Mia Homeschool Chronicles. So she is hosting this collaboration. And when I finish the live Q&A, I am going to put the playlist down in the description box so you can see all of the other moms that are going to be participating in this collaboration as well. So without further ado, I'm going to begin. I have my little list of questions here, so I'll be looking down at that periodically to make sure that I stay on course. But please do comment, and if you would leave a like before you go or while you're watching, I would really appreciate that as well. All right, so here we go. First question, in your opinion, what is the most popular Thanksgiving side dish? And for me, the most popular Thanksgiving side dish is mashed potatoes and gravy. Now, for me, they have to be real mashed potatoes. I mean, potatoes that have been peeled and boiled and, mashed up. In fact, I like them whipped. I use my mixer and put some milk in there or some cream. That actually makes it even better. And butter, and just whip that all up till they're nice and creamy, and then have some homemade gravy to go with that. It's not Thanksgiving till the mashed potatoes and gravy are on the plate. I'm telling you, I love me some mashed potatoes. All right, so that's my opinion on what the most popular Thanksgiving side dish is. All right, the second question is, what is a typical Thanksgiving dinner in your family? First of all, it is just my immediate family. It is my husband and me and my 3 children. And it is, for the last decade or so, it has been us having Thanksgiving dinner around our table together. And so we have turkey, we have the mashed potatoes, we have stuffing, or some people call it dressing. We have sweet potatoes, cranberry sauce. And my kids like the sauce, believe it or not. They like the cranberry sauce that comes in the can that you can like slice. I don't know why they like that. I don't even know if that stuff is real, but either way, they love that stuff that comes in the can and they can slice it and they eat it with the turkey. It's not bad. It reminds me of jelly, but they really love that. So what else do we have? Pumpkin pie and lots of whipped cream for that pumpkin pie. Let's see. And then we'll usually have tea to drink, water, and I'm just like going through this whole menu. And then of course I have coffee on for afterwards. We have pie and coffee. So that is a typical Thanksgiving dinner. And the day, well, actually, this leads right into the next question. So next question is, what are some of your Thanksgiving traditions? So this kind of just leads right into right into the day. We start off Thanksgiving morning with cinnamon rolls, and one of these years I'm going to learn how to make them from scratch. But we have Pillsbury cinnamon rolls in the morning because that's something that my kids love, and we watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And so we do that. And while we watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, we do a scavenger hunt. And I print out what you're supposed to watch for while the parade is going on. So it kind of keeps everybody engaged, kind of like you got to keep tuning in saying, oh, there's something new to see. There's something new to see, just to kind of keep the things moving, give them something to do. And, we just see who gets the most, who was able to see the most things and scratch them off their list. And, I'll usually just have like a box of their favorite candy and as like a prize. But basically we do a little scavenger hunt while we're watching the parade. And that's been a favorite ever since I was a kid, and I passed that tradition on to my children. And then after the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade comes the dog show. Now, I don't know if anybody has ever watched television past Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, but there's the dog show. The Westminster Dog Show is on right after that. We love watching that. My oldest daughter especially, because she loves dogs and she walks dogs in our neighborhood, and she is all about, I think she's like the new dog whisperer. So Caesar Milan, watch out. And then after that, I forgot to mention that my husband goes hunting in the morning on Thanksgiving Day. In fact, he hunts the whole weekend because he has the weekend off. So on Thursday morning, he goes out and hunts early in the morning before the rest of us get up. And so he does that. So that is his tradition every year for Thanksgiving. Let's see what else. And then we cook. Well, I do most of the cooking, but the girls have come into the kitchen and start helping with things like making pie, helping with mashed potatoes. In fact, my oldest has taken over making the sweet potato casserole that I make, which is basically sweet potatoes, mashed up with some butter and cinnamon and a little bit of apple juice, and then I bake that with marshmallows on the top. So as it bakes, the marshmallows kind of get crusty on the top and they melt. Oh, it's so good. So they have started to help in the kitchen, so that's really nice. And when we have dinner, and then in the evening, we'll try to watch Charlie Brown Thanksgiving after that. And then over the weekend, we work on putting up our family Christmas tree. I put up 5 trees every year and a Christmas village. And the Thanksgiving weekend, I work on putting the family tree up. And so we're all working on putting up all of the decorations and getting that tree up. It is kind of labor intensive because it's a pretty large tree. And we get all of the homemade decorations out that the kids made, the little tree ornaments that they made when they were little, and they've got their little pictures, and we put those on the tree. And we have Christmas tunes on. That's when we officially start listening to Christmas music, is after Thanksgiving. So when we put up the Christmas tree, we turn on the Christmas tunes, and we have smoked sausage and cheese, crackers, apple cider, and hot chocolate. And we have all of those things out to kind of snack on, along with we graze all weekend on Thanksgiving food, on the leftovers that we have. So it's a big weekend, and it's just spent with family. And that's one of my favorite things I love about the whole weekend, is just everybody has downtime and we're all able to come together. So then let's see, tell 3 of your Thanksgiving favorites. They can be things related to decorations, recipes, fashion, etc. So I was thinking about this, and I have more than 3, so I'm sorry. But my favorite things of Thanksgiving are boots and scarves. And as you can see, I already have a scarf on. I don't have boots on today. I had those on yesterday. Yesterday, I spent all day shoveling and digging ourselves out because we had a very early season snowfall yesterday. Just crazy. So anyway, we spent all day shoveling and snow blowing. Oh my goodness. And so boots and scarves, I love that about this time of year. I love apple cider that comes around this time of year. Anything like pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice things, I love all of that. I love pumpkin smells. I love apple cider smells. So like things that are like candles that are burning that have kind of an apple cinnamon, apple cider smell and pumpkin smell. I love those. I love like pumpkin bread. Like I said before, I love how family comes together during this time of year. I think it's because when I was a kid, we would spend Thanksgiving Day at my grandma's house and everybody came together. I mean, no matter what, everybody came together. My uncles, my aunts, my cousins, and everybody was at my grandma and grandpa's house. And it was out at the farm. And, had the big table for the adults and we had the smaller table for us kids. And my grandma would bake several pies, everything from pumpkin pie, chocolate pie, pecan pie. How do you say it? Pecan pie, pecan. However you call it, that pie was there. And I think we had a lemon meringue one. My grandma had just this buffet spread of pies. And my mom always made the turkey, and we took that to my grandma's house, and we would spend time, after dinner. I remember football was on, but what I loved the most was just listening to all of the conversation, the laughter, the forks and knives scraping the plates, just that chatter, and there was, Christmas music going on in the background, and those were the warm feelings to me. And I remember one year, I thought I was being so sneaky and so, devilish that I had a tape recorder. I'm dating myself here. So I had a tape recorder and I hid it under my grandma's buffet server. And I thought I was going to be sneaky and I was going to record everything. I was going to record all those people scraping their plates and laughing, and it was going to be so funny. And little did I know just how much that would just stay with me throughout the years. I don't know why. I just love it. And just hearing those sounds it's comforting. It's the sound of family. And do you know, if you have XM satellite, I think it was a couple years ago, I noticed that in between Christmas songs, like if you listen to whatever XM station has on like the Christmas traditions music that they play, in between the songs, periodically you'll hear the sounds of Christmas, and in there, there is a sound of people eating. It's like you're sitting in someone's home and you're hearing all of the, people eating, the dinner conversation, that background noise, like you just walked in on someone's Christmas dinner. I love that. People enjoy that. And little did I know, I started it first. I recorded the first sounds. I started a tradition. Anyway, those are the things I love about Thanksgiving. And I know that sounds maybe kind of silly, but I have also one of my favorite things about my Thanksgiving holiday decor is these wooden pilgrim figurines. I have a man and a woman, and they're carved out of wood, and they're holding their harvest gatherings in their arms. And for some reason, I just love those. I'm trying to figure out how I can incorporate them into the decor I've used this year. But anyway, those are the favorite things about my Thanksgiving decor, those pilgrim figurines. All right, and the last question is, besides God, your family, and friends, list 3 things you are grateful for this year. This was kind of hard. I sat here for a little while trying to figure out what I would add to this question. And I know that one of the things that I am thankful for, and I probably don't thank my husband enough, is being able to stay at home and homeschool my children. As much as I do not feel like I am a teacher, I'm at home with my kids all the time. I'm with them pretty much 24/7. And then a homeschool on top of that. And I am so grateful to be able to do that. And to be able to catch those moments when things really come to light, when history comes to life, or when science makes sense, or when they get something in math, or when they're really able to put two and two together, and I'm not talking about math, but when, you know, they've learned something or they've memorized something and then they actually get to put it into practice, I mean, that's great. I hope I didn't just lose my, did I lose my signal? Okay, no, great. Okay, sorry, something just happened there on the screen, so I'm sorry about that. So, so that's one of the things. I am very grateful to have this opportunity to homeschool, that we're be able to, you know, make this sacrifice. We have, my husband has the job that allows me to be able to stay home, and to be able to do this and not, you know, have to make a second income to make ends meet. So I'm very, very grateful for that. I'm also grateful for this group on Facebook called YouTube Collaborators, which I said earlier at the beginning of this video, that is run by Ingrid, and her channel is Mommy and Mia Homeschool Chronicles. And she has started this group for the purpose of doing collaborations, but it has become more of a support group for all of us who are going through all of this together. Yes, we do collaborations. We do support of like secret channel swaps and mom things, and, you know, all of these ideas, and we're helping each other's channels to grow, and we have all these ideas about what to do for our YouTube channels. But it's just so much more than that. We laugh together, we pray together. I so much enjoy being a part of this group. It has been a blessing to me, being able to glean from these other women who are in the group, and just know that there's people that support you, that are they're in your corner and they're rooting you on, so that you can get your watch time, and you can, you know, get some ideas for your channel on what to do and stuff. So it's become way more than just a group of YouTube channels collaborating. It has really become, you know, like a little bit of a family. And so I really love that, and I'm grateful for that. And the last thing is I am really thankful for my health and my strength. My youngest daughter was telling me yesterday, there's a lot of people getting sick in our area, and it's starting to go around. You know, it's that time of year, colds and change of weather, and she, you know, she was having a hard time trying to play with or get together with one of her friends because, you know, she was sick. And she's just like, you know, Mom, I haven't been sick in a long time. And she says, I'm really thankful that I'm able to, you know, stay healthy and not get sick a lot. And it made me think, you know, yeah, you know what? We haven't gotten sick in a while. And we were able, because we have our health and our strength. Yesterday when we had to dig out and plow our driveway and you know, shovel sidewalks, that kind of thing, we were also able to take our snow blower over to our neighbors and, you know, help them with their driveways and their sidewalks. And we were able to do that. And I noticed that there were some other people in the neighborhood doing it. And it was just kind of this neat thing that we were able to just all help each other out. And it was nice because our neighbors across the street didn't even know that we did it. When the husband came home from work, he had a clean driveway and a clean sidewalk, and I just thought that was kind of neat, seeing him come home and being able to pull right into his garage. So I'm just thankful that I had the health and the strength to be able to do that, and to be able to do it while my husband was at work. You know, I figured out how to get that snowblower running and get it started without, you know, having to call him for help. I don't want that to sound bad, but I was able to figure it out, and I felt really good about that. And I felt good about being able to, you know, I do have some back pain. I have some other things that I'm dealing with, but you know what? I was just able to go outside and get some stuff done. And I felt really good about that. So I was thankful that I have health and strength to be able to do that and help other people. So that is my Thanksgiving Q&A video for the collaboration, and I will put the playlist down in the description box. So I do hope that you will check back and check out that playlist and go check out these other moms and their channels, and it's an open collaboration. So if you would like to do it as well, feel free to do one, and you can, you know, we'll see if we can get you added into the playlist as well. Tell us what you are thankful for this Thanksgiving. And from my house to yours, I wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget to count your blessings. Until the next time, shine on.